Alright, enough of that, right? So we've talked about those three movies, we've talked about Daniel Sloss, but I played like a Dragon Ishin, and I talked about this like a month ago or so on the James Ramley show, and I've said stuff about Yakuza and how I've enjoyed it, but I have to say that yeah, like a Dragon Ishin is amazing, right? You play as Sakamoto Ryoma, and he's like his it's like Kiryu's face is on it, but like all the voice actors are back. Like there's familiar faces you witness or you see in the game if you've played the previous games. You get all of that stuff, and it's like it's set in the samurai period, and you can use fists and then pistols and then swords. There's like a good variation of combat fighting styles, so that's great. It's great to see all the faces back. And then I got up to this moment where there was like this boss fight where it was in a bath house and it was hilarious. And it was like the character the like it was Ryuji from Yakuza Kiwami 2, like his face was on it. Like his face was on it and you were fighting him. The boss was called Large Man. But that I think that that whole thing about the samurai stuff where it is actually turns into a revenge story where Sakamoto Ryoma's like dad dies and then there's like this revenge story they have to go on, and it was kind of cool to see that. And you had to fight all these people in this building, like all these enemies, and it does it like it just like kind of maintains the magic of Yakuza. It's like a franchise that consistently has, the silliness, right? Right, I'm gonna say this, that the silliness and the seriousness in Yakuza is done way better in Ant-Man 3 and Thor Love and Thunder. Like they actually make sense because it's a bit over the top because it's a video game, and then it's like, oh, there's a deep and dark story. And I'm glad that that at least is good and it just delivers that. So yeah, and honestly, the whole like unbalanced humor and seriousness stuff it shows like bad writing because there's no way to deteriorate like what is going on. So yeah, I mean, other